Hello everyone. Just learn math with David time. David the Math Guy, themathroom.com. We are going to do some factoring of quadratics today. Everyone's favorite. So I got some problems on the board. I'm at school today. So I'm just going to rip through these problems. I got 6 quadratics that we want to factor. Okay. The top 3 are the easiest type. This is where you have a leading 1 coefficient. The A coefficient is 1. This is the type that many people know how to factor. And then these bottom 3, the leading coefficient is not 1. So this takes a little bit more of a complicated factoring method. Get some colors here. And without further ado, we'll try to go pretty quickly here. So what does factoring mean? Factoring a quadratic means I need 2 binomials that multiply to get back to this quadratic. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. You look at the factors of the C coefficient, 6. 6 and 1 or 2 and 3. So you're looking at which one of these factors add to 5. Well, it looks like it's going to be this one, so I'm going to fill in the blanks here. Now I can see this is the correct factorization because if I foiled this, I'd get back up here. So we are good to go. X squared, 2x. See, look at that. Make a mistake. You guys caught it. 2x, 3x is 5x. 2 times 3 is 6. Pretty straightforward. Everyone's good with that. Okay, all the signs here are plus. That means I'm additive here. That's the dead giveaway. So when you're factoring quadratics, always look to the signs first. If I have a negative sign here, this means it's going to be the difference of the products. Here I was summing the products. 2 plus 3 is 6. Now I'm going to have the difference of the factors of 15 that get to 2. Difference of the factors of 15. No problem. Looks like I'll use a different color here. 3 and 5 are the factors. Difference of 5 and 3 is 2. So there you go. I'll make I call them the bubbles or parentheses, put my binomial in here. X and X, that's going to give me the X squared. I'll put the 5 in here and the 3 in here. And the way I do it is I put the signs in last. Very important. Don't try to put the signs in yet. So to figure this, you're like, oh, I need negative 2. Okay, so that means I have to have negative 5x plus 3. Negative here, plus. Foil to check. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. Negative 5x plus 3 is negative 2. Okay, so that one worked out good. Again, negative sign here. Difference of the factors. Now check this here. We have a negative here, but a positive here. This is going to be the sum of the factors. But look, it's a negative, so they're both going to be minus. So you look at the factors of 15 that we like. 3 and 5 again. That adds to 8. Bubbles. X and X, 3 and 5. Remember, I put the signs at the end. That's the Teacher David trick. Minus, minus now. Notice that when I foil, I'm going to get plus 15 minus 8x. Okay, now jumping to these type. This is where everybody falls down. This is the problem child, because we have a 6 here. No big deal. So now when we do the factor pairs, we have to do the factors of 4, 4 and 1. Factors of 4 also 2 and 2. So you stack them like that. Factors of 6, 6 and 1. Factors of 6, 3 and 2. So now I have all the factor pairs. That's going to help me. So I put my bubbles down here. Now, since I'm plus here, it's going to be the sum of the products to get to 11. But now I just can't combine these. I have to combine it with the A coefficient here. So I'm going to try to make a link here. So I'm looking to try to get 11. That's my bingo number. Yes? This is a fun thing to learn. Even if you're not a big algebra person, it's like a searching algorithm. You have to find what pairs are going to work, and it's going to be trial and error to find. So I'll do an example here. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 1, that's 25. That's not going to get me to 11. So I'm going to cross that link out. Here's 6 and 1. That's 6. 6 plus 4. That's 10. Getting close. That also wasn't going to work. So I'll get rid of those. So the pair of 6 and 1, 4 and 1 don't work. Okay, so we could try 3 and 4, 2 and 1. I'll do this fast here. Watch this. This is 12 plus 2 is 14. No. 3 plus 8. Oof, that looks pretty good. So let's try that. Let's make this link here. And I'll erase these because we don't need these anymore. So the product here is 8 plus 3. That's 11. That's bingo. See, because we got this and this. So we think I keep these links here. This is a promising link. So now the first thing I do is I'm going to put these factors these factors into the first slots. 3x, 2x. Now I'm going to follow these links to figure out where to put the 4. The 4 multiplies to the 2. 4 multiplies to the 2 by this link. The only way 4 is going to multiply by 2 is if I put it right here. Now that makes the 8x, which is what I'm trying to get. It means the 1 has to go in the other slot. Plus here, negative here. It's the sum of the products. So it's minus minus. Okay, you see that's not that bad, but you can see how the process is pretty significantly different. Let's practice it again. I haven't done this one, so maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Don't worry, it's okay. So factors of 20, there's a lot of them, right? 20 and 1. I stack them like this, I put a little divider. 4 and 5. Am I missing any? 10 and 2. Is that all of them? Calling it good right now. Factors of 8. 8 and 1. 4 and 2. So you can see I have 3 factor pairs in the A coefficient, only 2 on the C coefficient. Just a little tip here. General form of a quadratic is this, ax squared plus bx plus c. So when I refer to the A coefficient, it's this guy. The C constant is this, and the B coefficient is 27. Okay, this sign's negative. It's going to be the difference of the products to try to get to 27. Okay, a little anxiety here. The anxiety's building. I'm running the 6.5 minutes in. I could mess this up. I don't know how to audit, how to change videotape, so I'll have to just start over from the beginning. Okay, so let's just start grinding through. So this is a guess and check. I'm going to do this. 6 times 6 is 4 times 4 is 16 minus 10. That's no dice. 10 times 8 is 80. No. 40 minus 4. No. Ooh, look at this one. 32 minus 5. We like that. So I'm going to draw this link right here. 4 times 8 is 32. This is minus, so I'm subtracting the products. 5 times 1 is 5. There's your 27. That's your bingo. That means this link is good. Okay, same process. This is a process, right? We're going to follow a system. Just keep repeating it. So now I'm going to put these like I did before. First thing I'm going to do, this is the hard part. You want to step by step. 4x here, 5x here. The factors these factors go in the first 2 slots. When you FOIL, they'll multiply to get back to here. Good. Now I'm going to put this. Now the link tells me where the 8 goes. In the FOIL, I have to multiply the 4 by the 8. Therefore, it has to go out here. The 1 must go here. Clear so far? All good now. Getting close. Now we just have to put the signs in. You know that this is negative. One's got to be plus, one's got to be negative. Some students will just do this and kind of guess and check. But this link tells you. For positive 27, we need positive 32. 4 times positive 8. Minus 5. There's your factored form. Okay, one more to go, and we'll have 6 done. I haven't done this one either, so I hope it works. Okay, the very last one. Same process. Factors of the A coefficient, factors of the C coefficient. 15 and 1, 5 and 3. I stack them. That's my go-to, okay? 6 and 1, 3 and 2. So you stack the factors, then you look to the signs. Plus means it's the sum of the products. Take a product and add them. Since this is negative, they're both going to be minus in the parentheses, but we'll deal with that at the end. I always put the signs at the end. I'll make my bubbles here. All right, now we've got to find the links. This is a searching thing. I'm just guessing and checking. I have no idea, right? So we're adding 15 plus 6. No. This is huge. That's 60. Not doing that. Okay, 15 and 1 is probably not a good, that's probably not going to work. Although I'll leave it there, you never know. Okay, so 5 and 3 and 3 and 2, or 6 and 1. Here's 30 plus 3. Nah. 15 plus 6. Nah. Ooh, look at that one, the last one we checked. 10 plus 9. We like that. So 3 times 3 is 10. It's additive. Plus 9. That's 19. That's bingo, right? Bingo, you win. Good. So now all we got to do is put the stuff in the right spots here. Start with these factors, 5 and 3. X. When I FOIL, that makes 15x squared. Dig? Now the 3 and 2 have to go in these slots. Now we're going to pick them based on this link. 3 has to multiply to 3 in the FOIL. The only way that happens is if it's right here. And then the 5 has to go to the 2. Signs at the end. Plus minus. This means it has to be negative, negative to make the FOIL work. There you have it. That's one of my favorite things in algebra, actually, because it's kind of interesting how you have to have a searching algorithm, so you don't really know what's going on. And by the way, your quadratics can be prime. But there it is. I'll mark these up, erase it. This is on the marker board at school, not at the house. So good luck with math. Get in touch. Comment below if you have questions, if you need help. Good luck. We'll see you soon.